Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault. Welcome to my first drive review of the sensational launch from Hyundai, the Hyundai Aura, the subcompact sedan, the sub 4-meter sedan from Hyundai, coming from the house of Hyundai. And any launch from Hyundai is going to be sensational because they pack their cars with features beyond imagination, well ahead of segment features is what they do. So as you can see, the Aura, the badging looks nice and premium. You also have this elegant chrome strip running beneath that to add on to the premium feel. The boot is the major inclusion here because this is a subcompact sedan that's built based on the Grand i10 Neos. So you can see that's clearly apparent when you look at the front end, because you can see the resemblance. It's almost like they've just slapped on a boot onto the Grand i10 Neos, but it's the way it's been done that's significant, that stands apart, and that sets it apart from the others, because almost everyone is sticking to the same philosophy. They have a hatchback and then they just slap on the boot to the hatchback, make it a subcompact sedan. But here you can see clearly that the boot integrates really well with the rest of the design of the car, so that sets it apart. And the way they have integrated the boot with these Z pattern tail lamp, it looks a class apart, looks a lot more premium than other cars that we find in this segment. And let me give you guys a quick overview of what this car has on offer. First, let's talk about the design. Up front we have, as I told you, the Grand i10 Neos inspired. The front end is almost similar. You have the open mouthed front grille that's nice and aggressive and more pronounced now, and you also have these dual boomerang LED DRLs. The Neos gets only a single DRL, but this one gets two to differentiate it from its hatchback sibling. Then you have the swept back headlamp layout with the projector headlamp. It looks nice and neat and curvaceous. You also get these neatly laid out bonnet lines, which add a bit of kind of muscle to the front end. And you also have these neatly integrated front fog lamps and the front bumper, which completes beautifully elegant front end design. Coming to the profile, what you get here is the diamond cut alloy wheels. These are 15-inch wheels. You also have 14-inch wheels for lower spec models. Now this is the 1.2 liter petrol, the top spec variant, and it gets the 15-inch diamond cut alloy wheels, which look nice and premium. Apart from that, you also get these chrome door handles, which also enhance the upmarket feel of the car. You also have integrated turn indicators on the outside rearview mirrors, so that again is kind of become mandatory these days. Everyone is expecting that. And another design element that sets this car apart from the rest is the blackened C pillar. It has a nice sloping roof line to give you that coupe kind of a feel, and you also have the shark fin antenna, which adds to the overall upmarket feel that this car is trying to offer. The tail section, as I told you, is nice and elegant, really makes it feel as if it's a car belonging to a higher segment. First of all, thanks to Fusion Hyundai here in Hyderabad for allowing me to review this car, feature this car for you guys. Now, talking about the engine options, we get three engines to choose from. First, we have the 1.2 liter petrol, the Kappa petrol, which I believe is the same engine that powers the Elite i20. It puts out 83 PS of max power and 114 Newton meters of max torque. Comes mated to a 5-speed manual. You also have the option of AMT, automatic manual transmission. I'll try and bring you guys my first drive impression of that variant once it's available here. Apart from that, we also have the 1.2 liter diesel that puts out 75 PS of max power and 190 Newton meters of max torque. and that comes mated to a 5-speed manual as well, and AMT is available for the diesel variant as well. And for all you true petrol heads out there, Hyundai is offering the 1-liter turbocharged petrol engine that puts out 100 PS of max power and 172 Newton meters of max torque. I can't wait to get my hands on that. It's going to be absolutely sensational. So that is the special variant, which comes only with the 5-speed manual. You don't get an AMT for that, but who cares? The true driving enthusiasts, true car enthusiasts always prefer the manual gear stick over the automatic transmission. So that's about the overview I wanted to give about this car. The chassis structure is made up of advanced high strength steel and high strength steel to offer that rigidity and balance and great chassis stability, straight line stability, great confidence and great impact protection as well. Now, talking about the safety features, we get dual airbags as standard, as well as ABS with EBD as standard, which is really good that all the manufacturers are offering these life-saving features as standard, not compromising on safety no matter what. So that is a great initiative by all the manufacturers. Kudos to Hyundai as well for including the mandatory safety features as standard. And apart from that, you also get a rear view camera, rear view parking sensors, the ISOFIX seats for children. So all those things are there as additional features. So getting inside, we have this beautifully laid out fabric seats which offer good lumbar support, and they are made up of premium quality fabric. You also have this leather outline on that to further add on to the premium feel, but we don't get adjustable headrests, so I wish they had included that. Apart from that, this is how the dash looks. It's almost similar to that of the Grand i10 Neos. You also have that part digital, part analog speedo console, which looks really cool. I wish they had upped the ante further and offered a color display. So let's turn on the display, but it does offer the trip meters, the odometer, the range or the distance to empty, you can see, and maybe the average fuel economy as well. You also get an 8-inch infotainment system that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You get automatic climate control. You have the 5-speed gear stick right here. You also have USB charging port. You have 2 charging sockets, and the most important thing is the wireless charging bay right there. So slot your phone in there and it just charges in an instant. It's almost works like fast charging because it charged my S9 Plus in, just like that. So that's really good. You also have this satin bronze kind of finish on the dash, which really adds on to the premium feel. Yeah, that continues on to the dash as well. And the air con vents look nice and futuristic and upmarket as well, like that of the Mercedes A-Class. You also have the engine start stop button, which is illuminated, so it's easy to locate. You have bottle holders on all 4 doors, and you can put 1-liter bottles in there with ease. You get 4 speakers all around which sound decent. Here you have bottle holder included for the rear door as well, which is a clever move. The rear speaker, I like the finishing on the doorknob right here, and you get a dedicated rear AC vent which keeps the passengers at the back nice and cool. The space at the back is kind of nice and roomy. You have adequate amount of leg room on offer. Let me just get in here. This is how the dash looks. It looks very well done. The steering has a nice soft touch feel to it. So this 3-spoke steering wheel comes with steering mounted phone and audio controls. You also get cruise control, so that's something you need to note. You get cruise control as well. And yes, this is the amount of leg room that you get, and headroom is more than sufficient for a person of my size, but maybe if you're 6 feet tall, then it might be just about sufficient. The fuel. Let's check out the boot space. It's 402 liters, which is phenomenal for a subcompact sedan. more than sufficient to stuff in those big bags while you're running to the airport. The central console, which looks really nice and premium. So that's pretty much it. So now that I've given you guys a quick overview of the car, let's step into the car, slot it into gear and take it out for a drive, and let's see what it has on offer. So now it's time to drive this Hyundai Aura. This is the 1.2 liter Kappa petrol with variable valve timing that puts out 83 PS of max power and 114 Newton meters of max torque. One thing I like about this is that the door opens up nice and wide, so you can get in and get out easily. Even the rear door opens up nice and wide, so that you can get in and out easily. Now let's get in. It does come with seat height adjustment. And the seat, first impression, offers nice lumbar support, nice and soft fabric, and premium quality foam has been used, so the seating comfort is really good. Let's put on the seat belt now, and you get tilt steering, but there's no telescopic steering. So this is my preferred setting. I like it this way. This is the manual gear stick. We also have the AMT option. So let's just start the car, slot it into gear and get going. Wow, has a nice sporty grunt to it. Doesn't feel laggy or lethargic off the mark. Good peppy engine, peppy and responsive, even down the RPM. Good bottom end torque being apparent. You'll enjoy this to perform those quick overtakes. The feel of the accelerator pedal is nice and soft and effortless, and even the clutch feel is nice and light and easy, and the clutch travel isn't too far, so you don't feel fatigued after driving it for a long distance, even though you're driving a manual variant and having to fiddle around with the clutch through the chock-a-block city traffic. I love the steering feel, the wrap, whatever they've done on this. It gives a nice soft touch material feel to it. The gearbox works nice and well. It's kind of a short throw gearbox, so it's nice and effortless as well, and the lighter clutch makes it even more easier and convenient to use. The seat, combined with the suspension setup and the chassis orientation, provides for a very comfortable ride over the pothole-ridden city streets. The engine is nice and refined, so quiet that sometimes you're fooled to believe that whether the engine is on or off. So refined and so quiet. Wow. The handling is brilliant. Let's check whether the body roll is apparent. The body roll is well controlled for a slightly curvaceous design. It's not very streamlined or aerodynamic, but still the way the suspension damping has been done and the way the chassis has been developed, the body roll is well controlled, you can say. I absolutely love this road. You can check that out by following my other reviews as well. The Venue, the Neos, hatchback, and all these car reviews were done here. Nice and twisty road. It's usually vacant, but strangely we have a lot of traffic today, so you got to be really watchful because there are a lot of blind turns on this road. Safety comes first. See, I'm in third gear, didn't even shift down to perform that overtake, just stepped on the gas and the car just lunges ahead. And even the acceleration happens in such a refined and linear manner. It's so soothing to drive, actually. A significant improvement over the likes of the Accent. The Accent was a good car, but it was not great at certain things. But here you can see the effort made by Hyundai clearly to excel in this department and to outshine the competition and to outsmart the competition in every which way possible and every segment possible or every department possible, be it the features, be it the chassis orientation, be it the suspension setup, be it the brakes, be it the performance, be it the comfort, the versatility factor. They've just gone all out with whatever they can offer in this affordable price range. The kind of design it has on offer, the kind of upmarket feel it has on offer, it is really special and worth considering if you're looking to buy a subcompact sedan for yourself. See, it steers with ease, hardly any body roll apparent. The steering sensitivity is nice and effortless while you're doing lower speeds, and at the same time it's weighs up nice and adequately when you're getting yourself into triple digit speeds. So guys, now let's do a quick acceleration and high speed stability test. Flooring the pedal, baby. Yes. Whoa. The speed warning comes out at 80 kilometers per hour. There's one more coming up at 120. It's rock solid. Gotta watch out for other vehicles. Cornering at 130 kilometers per hour. The chassis is rock solid. You can see the speed. Whoa, ho, ho. This is amazing. This is super amazing. Floored the pedal, literally floored the pedal. But the high speed stability is rock solid. You guys could see that. Have a nice sporty roar each time you rev it all the way up. Gotta be watchful because these are narrow roads. Suspension setup is just perfect because it gives you that comfort while driving through the city streets, and even while doing triple digit speeds, it offers immense amount of confidence. And the chassis structure is brilliant. Let's do a quick turn here. Whoa, very short turning radius, so that's a major plus for a compact or subcompact sedan. So that's pretty impressive for you to be able to maneuver yourself in chock-a-block city traffic. Okay guys, now it's time to check out the braking performance of this car. I'm doing around 70 kilometers per hour and slam on the brakes. Yeah, the car comes to a standstill in a very controlled manner. Confidence level that you get while hitting the brakes hard, even while trying to mimic a panic braking scenario, it's rock solid in terms of inspiring confidence and trying to bring the vehicle to a standstill in the shortest duration within the shortest distance possible, which is good braking performance and gets a thumbs up from my side. Wow, it's so good, so soothing. That's the best part. You don't feel tired like when you're driving it. That's the hallmark of a good car. Doesn't tire you down. Here you see a bad patch of road, you don't feel anything. That's how good the suspension is. It's almost like a higher segment sedan, C segment sedan. That's how well sorted the suspension is. I'm seriously impressed with the suspension setup. That was the case with the Grand Titan Neos as well, and they've kind of fine-tuned it further. It feels a lot more stable at higher speeds because it's a sedan rather than a hatch, and the suspension feels so much more composed, better composed in this the Aura. So overall, I think it's a perfect family sedan that you can upgrade to if you're looking to buy a new car for yourself. It has all the technology, all the gizmos and gadgets. It has a trusted and proven engine. It is refined, it's reliable, and it's pretty much the comprehensive package you might be looking for in every which way possible, be it comfort, be it versatility, be it the performance, be it the kind of smart features you're expecting like wireless charging and stuff. The best part about this, all the engines that I've talked about, be it the diesel, the petrol or the turbocharged petrol, all of these are BS6 compliant. So it's like future ready and future proof. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. This wraps up my review of the all new Hyundai Aura. I just hope you found this video useful. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and drive safe.